Hey, welcome to our Street Sense group chat.
We post daily videos to help money stuff make sense.
And we love finding good ways to make money.
Oh yeah, getting those dollars in your pocket.
Make money, make money.
Even better than that is when we can help you avoid things that aren't gonna get you anywhere.
Yeah, some side hustles online aren't hustling.
No, they're gonna leave holes in your pockets instead of dollars.
Anisha did a video on a popular job that I wanna hear about.
I did. Let me open the book and introduce you to the role of the library page.
That's a chapter I will not skim over.
Roll it.
Hey, do you work here?
Yeah, I'm a page. A page? Like a library helper. Huh. Can I ask, how'd you get the job? I saw the posting on the library's website and applied online. Was the interview tough? Not really. I had to wait a month before getting an interview, but then it was pretty short. Most of the questions just linked back to what was on the job posting. How much do you get paid? Student minimum wage is $14.60, usually 3-4 hour shifts a week, and you just help people find books? I love doing that, but it's kind of a small part of the job. I mostly just do shelving, like now, putting books in the right spot. So what's the worst part? Honestly, when things are slow, there isn't much to do except reading the shelves. I literally read the shelves to make sure the books are all in the right spot. It can be a bit boring. Still cool though. I didn't realize being a page was even a thing. Yeah, I mean, if you don't mind standing and you love books, working in a library is a good gig. Sweet. Hey, thanks for answering my questions. Yeah, no problem. Hey, do me a favor, put that book back in the right spot. All the info shared here today is legit from a 15-year-old working at a library in Ontario.
I would have such a hard time not just sitting down and reading the books.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they would not get shelved.
No.
Yeah, caught in the grip of a page turner.
Oh yeah.
Always.
Always. Some people were asking how old you have to be to work at the library. So we looked into it, and for example, at the Toronto Public Library, you have to be 14.
Yeah.
We also had one person mentioning that their boss used to work as a page and now owns a bookstore selling used books.
Oh, that's great.
That's so cool.
Cool.
It's like you get to do a job in one field and then the experience in that field can lead you to something similar, but cooler.
Yeah.
Exactly. You just get your resume up, you learn the ins and outs. It's a
Yeah.
good way to go.
I mean, but not every side hustle or job that we try sounds quite as cool as this.
That is true.
Creo looked into printing shirts on Printify and then selling them on Etsy.
I did. It went like this. Check it out.
Now, taking the amount of sales that this seller has made and multiplying by how much they're charging for this t-shirt, you can see that this seller has already made $1.4 million in sales.
I'm sorry, but the math ain't mathin'. We see this a lot. Connect Printify to an Etsy shop and start selling merch as a side hustle. You could do this, but let's get right about the costs and fees. Firstly, using Printify means you're buying clothing from them and then they print and ship it. Each piece comes with a production price, plus you have to pay to ship it. So let's say you want to sell a $50 hoodie in Canada. Right away, you're gonna have to subtract those costs. After that, Etsy charges a 6.5% transaction fee, plus a payment processing fee of 3 to 4%, plus another 25 cents. And so with that, you're looking at maybe $3.79 profit per hoodie. Not to mention there are other costs. Now, I understand this is one example. There are probably cheaper ways to do this, like buying in bulk or buying lower quality, but still. You may also decide to pay an upgraded membership fee to Printify or Etsy. Plus, if you want your items to have a higher search ranking, you're gonna have to pay for ads. Yet, all this being said, print-on-demand services are peaking right now. I mean, you could look around, do your own research, and see if you can find some cheaper options, but this combo of Etsy and Printify, I'm not loving. But if you've made this side hustle work, we would love to hear from you, so let us know.
So it seems like you could maybe make it work, but only if you have cash up front to pay for memberships, ads, and buy products in bulk.
Yeah, simple. Also, don't forget you have to design the merch too.
I mean, I guess you could pay someone to do it for you.
You could, but that also costs more money. This is not a side hustle. This is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Seems like it. We heard that in the comments too. Another side hustle bites the dust.
Yeah, I mean, maybe this is working for some people out there.
Yeah, look, if you've made it work on Etsy, like I said, we would love to know, so please let us know.
You know, if you like this idea, you could probably start without Etsy too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, start small, maybe print a dozen hoodies, sell them to your friends.
Yeah, post them for sale on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Good ideas.
Yeah.
I like it. Mercedes, you also checked out a way that people are making
did.
money by working at a living wage cafe.
I did, and get this, there are no tips expected. Check it out.
This is my first time eating at a living wage restaurant. There's no tip expected. If you don't already know, a living wage means that employees are paid enough to cover their basic needs, like healthcare, food, housing, and transportation. Some restaurants will abolish tipping if they have a living wage policy. The cost of labor is built into the prices. This is one organization in Canada supporting this. Here in Ontario, the chart shows a calculated living wage for each city. It's higher than minimum wage. And it's not just restaurants either. Living wages are happening in lots of industries.
See? No tip required.
So why doesn't every employer do this?
Well, it's going to cost them more. They might have to increase prices and risk losing business.
Right now, the government of Canada doesn't have a national living wage policy. This is a hotly debated topic. There's also the argument that the more money people make, the more they spend, which can lead to higher prices for everyone. This is called cost push inflation.
But the relationship between wages, inflation, and spending are super complex. There are a ton of factors involved.
So what do you think about a living wage? So we got a lot of comments about this because tipping rates are going up and a lot of people are feeling the pinch.
That's called tipflation.
It could be one result because of the pandemic. You know, we wanted businesses to stay open, so we tipped more on takeout, for example.
Yeah, and now we can dine indoors again, but the tip expectation hasn't gone down.
Yeah, this commenter said that the price at the no-tip restaurant was higher, but it ended up being the same price as going somewhere else, eating and then tipping.
Yeah. And someone else said that maybe we just need to adjust our thinking here a little bit. I mean, everyone's got to eat.
That's true.
Maybe we just don't have to tip so much.
Yeah, I just don't want to have to tip everywhere.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Should we get tipped?
Yeah, actually I take e-transfer.
20% minimum.
Anything?
Here's a tip. See you on the next Street Sense group chat.
Bye!
Bye!